This is VANSILK, not at my house. How y'all doing today? Sitting up here looking chocolate. Now, if y'all want to check me out, go to rumble.com, hit VANSILK, catch everything I'm doing over there. Support, follow. I like to say this morning to my brother Russell Simmons, who I've known for about 46, 47 years. Everything he's going through. But now he want to talk about lie detector tests and he's innocent. Brother Russell, I understand what you're saying, my brother. At the end of the day, sometimes it's best to not say anything. I'm only saying this because I can say it. I'm not knocking my brother, but I think whatever you're going through, it's part of life. But we got to be careful in the things that we do, things that we say, because it could come back to haunt you. So, I'm going to let you listen to this interview Russell did. I ain't here to bash my brother, because it's all over the internet. But a lot of things could be said, true or false. We all did a lot of crazy things in life. But this is how I look at it. Just leave it alone. Don't say nothing. Be quiet. Shh. It's your brother VANSILK, not at my house, on rumble.com. Y'all have a blessed day.
Would all these women accuse you?
I heard someone else say this, that I was quite frivolous. Look, there's a song by Houdini, I'm a hoe, I'm a hoe. 3 different girls after every show. Culturally, we thought that was the right way. And a number of sexual partners and compromising positions I put myself in is beyond anybody's imagination.
You said you had more foursomes than most men have partners.
Yeah, and that wasn't really, I think it was cultural and silly and egotistic and sad and from an insecurity that feeds it, and a lot of reasons why we were that way. If you slept with as many people as I slept with, thousands, and we're talking about 6 people.
There were like 20, right? I mean, that range from
I spoke
assault
poorly. You mean
rape
that's not, no. Yeah. I spoke poorly to 15 of them. 12 of them. I spoke poorly all the time. I'm a Def Comedy Jam guy. I was crude. So how many compromising situations was I in? And if you call that person and say, can you help me help these other women, then you can get them to tell a story and reimagine a story. And I'm not here to say what they were thinking, but I can simply tell you that I was in so many compromising situations that people can have a recollection from 30 or 40 years ago. And it can be different from my recollection. And it could be one where there was perhaps collaboration. If we had more foursomes than most guys had once, could someone leave and feel hurt? Could someone leave and feel they wish they hadn't? Could someone reimagine a story out of thousands of people? Could someone want notoriety in a market where people thirst for fame, even infamous? Could someone who just came out of jail and want to sue you because they had an experience and they can reimagine it just a little bit different? And could you be vulnerable enough to accept it? I took 9 lie detector tests. People don't know that. No one in the mainstream would cover that.
Why do you think that is?
There's a narrative.
Which is what?
That we don't want to go backwards. We want to believe with it. But women and celebrities may be in some cases a little different. But we don't want to not believe women. We have to believe women. We have to give them the benefit of the doubt, but we can't demonize people without proof either. Twitter cannot make a decision. I've never spoken to a policeman. I've never spoken to a judge about anything. So who's the judge and the jury here? Maybe you haven't lived in the real world. It's gray. You know, no one's intentionally hurt anybody. It's a big difference. No one pushed anybody, and being pushy is different from pushing someone. It's very gray.
Rape is a strong allegation in some of these stories, or that you pinned women down. I mean, like, bad stuff, you know, either happened or it didn't, right?
Yeah, well, you know, it's a serious word, but I think they've changed the meaning.
How so?
Because I've never been violent to anybody. The rape is a violent crime. So it is a very serious. Somebody jumped out of bushes and raped somebody. It's different, I think. So it's a different kind of recollection. I mean, so I don't think anybody's saying it was violent. Of course, I've been insensitive. But certainly I've never been forceful in any of my relationships. All of what I've had has been consensual.
What errors in judgment do you think you made, looking back?
My goodness. You know, we all need to learn to be better listeners. All of us. I think that the culture and the climate was different, and the way people interacted was different. And I think to judge 40 years ago as if it was today, we get in trouble. We have to accept where we were and move on and be somewhere else in the future if we don't like where we were. And I think that we're doing that now. And I think that's the good that comes from me too. And, you know, I think this next generation should be more sensitive, and we should have a new way forward. And this is helping us to form a new way forward. It's a great movement. It's done a lot of great work for women. It's sensitized men in ways that they were not sensitized. And for that, I'm grateful.
Just remember, it's not a lie if you believe it.